First of all, this is part of the podcast that we didn't include in there in our podcast because, as you know, I have a severe thunderstorm, a really bad storm coming, and therefore I couldn't even add this in there. So we're gonna do the voting polls, okay? So the first, and we got only two voting polls that we I forgot to put in here in the podcast. So there's gonna be when you're seeing this on demand, the podcast on demand is gonna be squashed in there somewhere in there as well. Okay. So with that being said, the first poll says, "Would y'all like to see more of two question marks? More more co-op, or more single gameplay?" Okay, and the last one is too much co-op than single gameplay. Okay, so here's what won the poll, and we're gonna go down all of them. Okay, now before we do that, and tell you what won the voting poll. I'm gonna tell you, it was 3 likes, 1 comment, and the comment says here, where's that comment at? Here we go. Love seeing you and Daryl play games, friend. Okay, and I thank him for that. I thank him for the comment. So, and there's over 8 votes, okay? For the 8 people who did their voting on would y'all like to see more of with 2 question marks? Thank you for all the voting. Like I said before, and I'll say it again, your votes do matter, okay? No matter what people say, oh, it doesn't matter. It does matter, okay? On my channel, it does. So the winner of the voting poll of this voting poll is more co-op, 63%, and more single gameplay, 38%. So the 63% of people want to see more co-op gameplay. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this here. And by the way, my computer is slow as shit because the Microsoft's still doing the update on it, so I can't really do much about that, And the second poll is: would everyone like to have an update on how Mad Dragon Souls is, or do you or you just don't care? 3 people gave me likes on that, and 6 votes. Okay, and here's what it says. Yes, we miss him. Yes, we miss him bad, and no. So the winner of that voting poll is 100%. Yes, we miss him bad. So again, to the 6 people who did their voting on this voting poll, and the 3 people who gave me likes on this voting poll, I thank y'all very much for that. Much appreciated and much love to y'all. A big shout out to all of y'all who did the voting for these 2 polls. Well, me and Darryl was on vacation last month, and like I said, and I'll keep saying it, these voting polls that you do, and when I put them out there, and if you sit there and the ones who sit there and do your voting counts. Okay, so don't even let anybody tell you they don't count, because they do. Your voice, when you vote, you're letting your voice be heard. Okay, so don't ever let nobody tell you different. Okay. And I do love all my subscribers, by the way. I love each and every one of y'all. Even Daryl and Alice, they're my bestest best friends, and I love them so much. Also, I need to also need to bring up. I've already talked to Daryl about this. He already agreed with it, but I need your feedback. I need all of my subscribers' feedback on this. Everybody's feedback, okay? Because, like I said, your voice does matter, okay? Like I said, me and Daryl is going to be coming back to doing our co-op gameplay starting next Monday afternoon. As long as he can do it, okay? As long as he can do it, if he can't, then there won't be no co-op. But it's up to him if he can do it, okay? No pressure on him, okay? But me and Daryl both is wanting to know. Um, would y'all do y'all want more co-op gameplays, or do y'all want both? Do you want more co-op gameplay, or do you want more single gameplay, or do you want both? Let me know if you want. If you want both, say if you just type in we want both, and we'll go from there. Okay. But I already talked to Daryl. I told Daryl that I was thinking of doing like holding off on co-op gameplay for a while and go ahead and do a Plague Tale, beat that game, then do Assassin's Creed Shadows, beat that, and then come back and then so we can do co-op gameplay, you know. But he actually said he agreed on it. He actually agreed on me doing that, but at the same time, he's already told me he wants to go out. He wants to go back to doing co-op again. And to be honest, I want to do the same thing too. So we need your feedback on this, okay? Which one should we do? Okay?